Good afternoon, friends. I don't know why I always do this. I don't know. How are you all? It is Friday. I'm so excited. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Well, I have Tiny Hank down here and he's already being naughty, so I hope he doesn't interrupt. Just gonna wait for a couple people. I see there's a couple people on. Say hi. So, you caught me live. Hey, Christina, how are you? It's because you're now on the same time as I am. Hi, Debbie, how are you? See, now I have to read, so I have to put my specs on. I see Wendy. This kind of makes my... Hi, Joan. Yeah, so this morning we woke up in the Northeast. It was absolutely pouring. It was pouring. It was yucky. It was windy. Hi, Janet. And hey, I don't know if it's Mike or if it's Lenny, but hello. So it was so gross this morning. I went out to lunch with a friend and then I came outside and it was super sunny. Hello, Canada. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Thank you for being here. It's fun. It's so, and the sun is out and it's so beautiful. So this week I had an awful lot of mail, which is very exciting. I was waiting for something else. However, oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. She loves ending the work week with me. Thank you. I think Fridays are going to be my day. I was thinking it was going to be Thursday, but I'm thinking it's going to be Friday around this time. It's a good time. Last night was the amazing... Hi, you made it, Melanie. Nice to see you. Friday is great. Good, Debbie. Okay, so hi, Diana. Oh, I just love to say hi to everybody. I know sometimes it gets distracting, but I like to say hi. So last night was my Sheep to Shawl presentation, and I did have to give it away. It was a wonderful, wonderful evening. So it was, I was so shocked. I really was, at how many people were there. I think the end total was just under 80 people. And if you look on my Instagram, you can see pictures from that night. The winner was actually a local shop owner, and I was so, so happy that she came. She actually is part of the Bay Head embroidery shop, and I actually have not gone down that rabbit hole yet. So I don't know, I might go in there. But it was a lovely evening. I had a wonderful, wonderful time. I actually got to see my dad, my very own veteran. I got to see him for a little while beforehand, before I went on. And it was wonderful. It was a wonderful dinner. It was a wonderful time. I spent time with lovely people. And it was fun. Melanie says the pictures were great. And it was nice to see a picture of my dad. I love how there's like a bunch of people that keep saying how handsome my dad is. I think that's really funny. He is handsome. So that was last night. And then I was working on that. I am also, okay, so I have more test knitting. I can't help it. I can't help it. So I did ask, I did accept, or I got accepted as a test knitter for Alicia Plummer's new hat that's coming out. Oh, it's cables. It is, I'm going to do it in a solid color. And I picked out yarn, and I picked it out from the Knitting Place. And this is what I picked out. This is Cashmere Queen. I had never heard of it. It's by Shawl Wool. Let me show you the thing. And it is DK weight. You know, I don't really stray. and it is 140 meters to 50 grams, which means 140 meters is like 152 yards. So isn't it pretty? So I have 2 balls of this color, which is like the natural color. And then I have 2 balls of this color. It is like a really soft brown. There, that's the color. Isn't it pretty? So usually with test knits, sometimes I do 1, sometimes I do 2. This, I can't wait to start knitting it up and see how it looks, but it's a cable hat. So I'm very, very excited about this. And the great thing I wanted to say about the knitting place is I called to ask, you know, if they had DK wool. I wanted to see, hi Sarah. Oh, I miss you too. So I called to say that I was doing a test knit and I needed DK weight yarn. And so I FaceTimed with them, and it's a wonderful experience. And they sent it right out. So I am already ready for this weekend when I cast on this. So I'm very excited for that. So that's one test knit. The next test knit, I don't think I can talk about yet. So I did apply and was accepted to another test knit, and that is for a sweater in DK weight. I know, shocker. It's a sweater in DK weight, and I'm very, very excited for that one. So once I pick out yarn and I figure out what's going on, I'll show you the process of that, because I believe it's not a secret. So that was one mail day. The second mail day, I have a lot of stuff over here. The second came. Are you ready? I should probably cover this up. Ready? I got the skein cocaine. I got it. I am so excited for this. It's not really an advent. Yeah, it is. Sound of Music 2021 advent calendar. I'm so excited. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm not going to open it. I'm going to wait. And actually it's sitting up here where I do my filming, which is not it's the attic. So I'm not really up here a lot, only when I'm filming videos, and it's really hard. I'm telling you, it's really hard. Okay. The next thing, yeah, Christine has FOMO about the skein cocaine box. Yeah. I have 3 advents that are coming. Skein cocaine, James Makes Things. I can't wait for that to get here. And one from, God, I can't remember it. It's new, and it's a new to me dyer. I believe it's like crochet collection or something like that. So I'm really looking forward to hers. Hers are like minis and a candle or something like that. But you got to choose your color scheme. And I think it's 8 minis. I could be wrong, but I'll show them all to you, because I'm planning on doing Vlogmas this year. So in December, I will be vlogging every day, and it will be not live. So it'll be, it'll be filmed and then put up. I'm a little nervous about it, but we'll see how that goes. And also I'm going to talk about this. When I went to Cake Palooza, Helen came to help me. She was giving me some moral support, and she was also helping me schlep stuff and hang out. And I was just saying to Helen that I was looking for wooden bowls, that I really wanted some wooden bowls. And wouldn't you know, somebody came into my booth, and he makes wooden bowls. So Mike and Lenny, I hope you're on. I am now going to show my purchase. They are Fallen Tree Woodcraft, and they are on Instagram. I will link everything below in the comment, in the description box. And for those of you that don't know what the description box is, right under the title, there's a little arrow down. If you click on that, there's all the links there of everything that I talk about. So he gave me his card at Cake Palooza, and I called and we set up an appointment, and he actually FaceTimed with me, and I got to pick out what I wanted. And I'm about to show you this is a master craftsman, and they are amazing, and I can't wait to show you. But he also has an Instagram page, so I will, or you know, I'll link that in the description, and then you can send him a message yourself. I was looking for specific wooden bowls. These that he showed me, he was saying you could fit a skein in, right? And they don't, all of his wood is reclaimed wood, meaning no trees were harmed in the process of this. They had already fallen down. And that's probably why it's called fallen tree wood crafts. But let me show you, I actually purchased 5 bowls. Here's the first one. It has this beautiful lip on it. You can absolutely fit a skein of yarn. And if I was clever, I would have a skein up here, but I don't. And this one is pin oak. So he writes on the bottom, they're signed. This was 2018. That is a very special year. And isn't it great? I love all the character of the wood. So you can use these as yarn bowls, but you also could use them for anything else. Excuse me. I'm planning on using them for something else and giving them as gifts, but aren't they spectacular? Wow, I love the character of that one. Okay, here's the next one. I think this one, now, oh, I remember when he talks to you about his bowls, excuse me, he talks about, you know, making them and the tree. Now this one and this one, he said, are brother and sister. This one went on the lathe one way and this one went on the lathe the other way. Oh, I dropped your card. And so they're from the same tree. They have the same characteristics, but they look a little different because they were put on the lathe differently. This one also has a different shape. Wow, I love this. Isn't this cool? So you can see the size. I really wish I had a skein of yarn. Apologize, but isn't it pretty? Okay, now look at this one. So they're all so smooth to the touch. And I love the imperfections. Isn't this beautiful? I think this one's maple. Norway maple. I love that they're signed on the bottom. True craftsman. And they have these little lips on here. He tells me that these little lips are so your yarn doesn't pop out. Man, these are beautiful. Look at. Okay. Then there's this one. Look, there's like, I love it. I forget which one this one is. And I don't know what that is. Oh, cherry. It's cherry wood. Look at. I love this. And he even said that one of them has like a worm, like little wormholes in it. But I like this edge right here. But it's all soft, so your yarn won't catch or anything on it. Here's the inside. Do you guys love trees? I have this one tree that I hike with my friend Valerie. And there's this tree, and for years and years and years, and it's up, you hike up this one part, and I hug it every time. It's my tree. I love her. I'm telling you, I know it sounds ridiculous, and her name's Valerie. She used to make fun of me, and one day I said, you know what? So you should just try to hug a tree and see how it feels. I kind of feel like a heartbeat when I hug them. You should try it. Nobody else see. Just go and try and let me know. Put it in the comments. This is the first one I picked. I think this one's, this is black cherry. Yep. Look at it. It's so cool. And this on the outside, it's so soft. It's smooth and soft and spectacular. So those are the bowls that I picked. And then they sent me a gift. Are you ready for this? I don't know. Look at this. Isn't that spectacular? Look. Want to know what's even cooler? It's a box. Is that unbelievable. Look at, you could keep notions in this. You could keep, I don't know why teeth came to my mind, but you could keep anything that you want in here. Little notions. You could put a little gift in here. You could, I don't know, but isn't it beautiful? So thank you so much, Mike and Lenny. Thank you for coming to my booth and saying that you love the podcast. And thank you so much for my bowls. They are absolutely amazing. And you know, I love to be the gift giver. I mean, I love to receive gifts, don't get me wrong, but I think giving gifts is one of the greatest things ever. And I absolutely love doing it. And when you have craftsmanship and quality like this, how easy it is to give a wonderful gift. And I will tell you that they are extremely affordable. He is an artist. He is a master craftsman. Okay, so that was those. And so that was the mail. I did order some more. We're glad. Oh, you're on. I forgot. We're glad you loved them to pieces. Enjoy them in good health. Thank you so much, you guys. I love it. I look forward to ordering more stuff from you. And feel free to put your Instagram name up in the comments right now if you want, so people can go and look after, you know, so you can go and look. But anyway, I did order some merino silk top from my favorite dyer, which is Wound Up Fiber Arts. And I thought that that would be here today, but it hasn't gotten here yet. So I'll have to wait and show you tomorrow. I have an idea. And so I purchased dyed combed top to spin up myself and use as the contrast in a sweater. I'm very excited. Knitting. Let's see. Man, I'm blazing through today. Knitting. On top of Old Smoky. I don't know why that came to my brain, but in knitting news, I am knitting a sample of the Smiling Diamonds sweater that I messed up, my own. I'm knitting a sample for Yarn Shop, the knitting place. So Dinah sent me some beautiful yarn, and I decided to knit hers with some modifications to my original one and write the pattern. The pattern is actually going to a tech editor next week, and then I will have a call for testing. So as soon as I finish writing the pattern, I will call for testers, and it will be a tech edited pattern that you will receive. There's going to be a 6-week knitting. Yeah, but I will show you that I started this on Friday, last Friday, a week ago, and let's see how far I am with writing the pattern and changing some things around. Yay! Now, this is the size 45-ish, 44, 45, 46, depending. Now, when you're knitting lace, look at how tiny it looks, right? It looks like it belongs on my doll on the top. However, this is going to expand. Ooh. Now COVID, I swallowed my spit wrong. Drat. Excuse me, friends. I'm gonna just take a little sip. That was a lot of effort for a real little sip. I don't know what's going on. So this is going to expand. I actually put this on myself and it fits. Also, the yarn is going to bloom and it's going to get bigger. So where it looks really super tiny, where it's not even going to fit around the neck, everything's going to open up. And that's why, thank you. Hey, how are you? Knitting Posse is on. So this is, isn't it a pretty color? This is the Smiling Diamonds pattern. So it is going to be ready for testing. Any of you that are looking for a test knit, wait until I put up the request, and then please send me a request. I would love to have test knitters for this one. So I started this a week ago, and I also did not work on it a lick yesterday or the day before. So it really is 5 full days of testing, 5 full days of knitting. And I got there. So, what is my, oh, thank you. Hi, Caleb. It is so, thank you, Janet. Very pretty. It is so much fun. It is absolutely so much fun to knit. And it was, hi, Mary from Ireland. It was, it's quick. I'm in this stage and it seems like it's taking forever, but it actually is a very, very quick knit because it's lace. What am I wearing? I am wearing a Hug for You. I'm going to stand up real quick and let you see it. This was one of my first. This is actually done in DK. This is Alpaca DK from Hedgehog. And this is Sorry Not Sorry, the edging. So I will stand up. This is actually a really happy thing to wear. So I have, here it is. It's very, very easy and it's easy and forgiving. It has a really fun panel in the back. It is not quick to knit because this is all one piece. And then this is all one piece. And then this is another piece. You add them all together, seam it, and then you're going to add your edging. And it is called, excuse me. You love the beautiful diamond pattern. Will it have short or 3/4 length sleeves? It's actually going to have bracelet length sleeves, but I'm going to write the pattern for both. It's going to have short sleeves if you prefer, for my friends down south, and it's going to have like 3/4 sleeves, but straight sleeves. Some of the sizes have to have a decrease, but a lot of them you're just going to pick up the stitches and knit, 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 which is one of my favorite ways to do sleeves. So this is called A Hug for You, EWE. It is my design. It is available on Ravelry or my website, so you can purchase it either way. Also on my website are my cute little pins and my stickers available for sale if you would like. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? I didn't do, does anybody have any questions? Wow, we have 39 people. Thank you for coming. Questions, comments, concerns? While I take another sip. That was Hank. I know, Melanie, tip of the day. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. How about we look at a pretty bowl while I try to figure out? On your Instagram, you mentioned a knitting bag, maybe the Bainbridge bag. How do I find that? That is at a store, One More Row, Woodstock. And let me see if I can find her for you. Here we go. Is this it? I think so. Oh, and it was the live that she did here. So One More Row, Woodstock. It's this one. Yay! Okay, thank you for that question. Tip of the day. You know, I might just not have a tip of the day. I am a little bit talked out from last night. I talked for a long time. I had so much stuff. Oh, that's another thing. I've had a lot of people ask me, not that I don't have a bunch of bags, but I know, right, Mary? I did not videotape my talk, my sheep to shawl. But what I did do is make a PowerPoint that I had up on the screen while I was presenting. And what I think I'm going to do is film myself presenting again without the shawl, because the shawl is gone, but present it so that all of you that have been watching along and following on Instagram, you can see what I said. If I can remember, I mean, I really was talking off the top of my head, but I can absolutely, I think I'm going to film that with the PowerPoint presentation and then play that back on the Thursday of Thanksgiving. You know what? I'm just going to do that now because I just put it out there. So I'm happy to do that so that on Thanksgiving, when you're done eating or spending time with your friends and you want to take a break from the football or whatever, or over that sometime that weekend, and you want to watch a different presentation of Sheep to Shawl, then I'm going to do that. So I hope you guys are happy about that. I'm excited. I think that I'm kind of done for today. Unless anybody has any questions. I know I don't have a tip of the day for you friends, but you know what? Some days we just have to listen to what our heart is telling us and just do that, right? So I hope that this week or this weekend, whether it's raining cats and dogs like it is in Massachusetts, looked at spinning a whole craft in itself, didn't yes, spinning is a big deal. Yes, yay! It's raining cats and dogs up where my sister lives in Massachusetts, and this morning it was raining cats and dogs, but now look, the sunshine is out. I appreciate the rain as much as I appreciate the sunshine, because the rain kind of gives us time to be still and be in, if you're able to. Not when you have to pick up the kids from school, that kind of stinks. But you know, it gives you permission to wear your comfy clothes and, you know, sit with your knitting and Netflix or music or whatever you like to do, and sit and do that. And I don't want you to ever think that you're being lazy or that you are, you know, wasting time, because you're spending time doing something that you love, and you're spending time regrouping, recentering yourself. And that, especially if you're a mom or a dad or a caretaker or a sister or simply yourself, it's all right. It's all perfect, and it's all really, really important to do. Don't put aside those things that bring us joy, because that's what makes you you. So please be you, and do what makes you happy, whether it's reading a book or knitting or doing the leaves or going outside. Whatever it is, I hope that you do it. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I so look forward to seeing you next week. And when life is hard and days are gray, knit a rainbow. And if you can't knit a rainbow, be a rainbow. And that should have been when I left, but I didn't. But now I'm going to. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.